Hello, and welcome to my channel Making Crafts, and welcome to the Kat Scrappiness Easter Fun Hop and Giveaway. And so the Kat Scrappiness shop has lots of new items, so I'm going to be sharing some of the new releases, and then I will be creating a card using one of the die sets. So this is the die set that I will be using to create my card today, and this is the Just Hatched Craft dies. And so this one's really cute. It has the little chick with the eggs and then a bow, his little facial pieces, and then his little feet. There's also, the stamp set is in the shop and it's been there for a while, but now there is a die that works with the stamp. And I say stamp set, it's just one solid stamp, and then the die works with that. There's also these cute little bunnies, and they are the Easter Bunny Trio. There are the Carrot Fun Craft dies, as well as the add-on tuck-in that you can tuck your little carrots in. There are the shaker dies. This is the Easter Bunny Shaker Craft dies. There's also the Peking Bunny Craft dies, the Easter Wishes, and a bushel of bunnies, and you get tons of little bunnies here. There's also the new stamp set, Easter Fun stamp set, that has lots of cute little quirky sayings along with the dies to cut them out. So the design team will be using some of these items today. We each are creating cards or items, projects using the new release. So we're all using different things. You know, some of us will be using the same, but some will be using different. And so hopefully you'll get to see all of these products being used. If not, be sure to check out the Kat Scrappiness channel because there's a lot of good examples on there as well. So for this one, I've gone ahead and cut out all of my pieces. So I've cut out the little baby chick. I've also cut out the egg, the bottom and the top of it. I've cut out the bow and the little feet and the eyes and the beak. So let me get all that over here and then we'll put it together. Some of the pieces are tiny, so I'm going to have to use my pickup tool from Kat Scrappiness. But I also wanted to show you this. Kat Scrappiness sent me this tool holder. And so that is in the shop as well, and I'm absolutely loving it. It holds so many things, and I still have room back here for lots more items, but it holds all of your brushes and it has my X-Acto knife in it. I have my tweezers. I just put a little bit of everything that I need to reach for all the time in it, and so that is very handy sitting on my desk. So I'm just going to use my pickup tool here to get the eyes over here. We have the eyes and the mouth and the little feet. And just get all those pieces over here so we can put this little guy together. Okay, so for the little chick, I'm just going to add his little feet. So I'm just going to put glue on his feet here. I should have kept this out. It'll make it easier picking the feet up. Oops, yeah, right here. I was going to put it on the wrong foot. So I have let me show you what I've used. So I've used some paper from the Crafty Quokka 6x6 paper pad to cut the little chick out. And then for his beak and legs, I have used this Starlight Bright Remixed 6x6 paper pad. Both of those are from Kat Scrappiness as well. So let me just put his little feet on. I thought it would be fun today just to layer him up using some of the papers, just the different printed papers that's in the shop. So there's his little beak, and there's even a little die to cut out his mouth. So here's his little mouth. Let me flip that over. So I'm just adding glue to the spots where I'm going to put it because these are tinier and it's easier for me to do that than to try to add glue to the back of these. Now I'm going to have to flip that over. Some of these smaller pieces, I may should get my tweezers out. We will see. Okay, let's just stick that little mouth on right there. And I just used a little light pink for his mouth. It looks like his little tongue, I think is what it is. And so then we need to add the eyes. So let me just add little dots of glue. So on the cutout, you can see here there's some little impression for where his eyes go, his beak goes, his mouth goes. So all of that is there, so you don't have to guess where to put it. It's all ready for you. There we go. I'm going to put this other eye on. And there we go. There's his little eyes. and his little body's put together. So I want to take and just ink around him just a little. So I'm just going to use one of the brushes from Kat Scrappiness. And I will list all of these items below so that you can check them out if you want to. I'm going to set this aside because there's a little glare coming off of it. So when I ink items, I just use old book pages because I do create junk journals. If you've watched my channel before, you know that I do create junk journals, and so I have book pages for gluing and for different crafts and things. So I just use old book pages to do my inking when I want to lay it down and just ink the edges. So I'm just wanting to kind of ink around the edges on this little chick just to give it a little bit more definition on the edges. And I think it just adds to him a little bit. I also want to come in and do the same thing to my egg. So I'm just going to do the same thing with it, just darkening around the edges. So I now have all of my pieces inked. So what I want to do is I'm going to bring in some of this pink paper, and I'm going to, I want it to be behind my egg. So I'm just going to cut down a small enough piece to fit behind the egg. So I'm just going to cut it like this. Doesn't have to be perfect. Let's see if that will fit. I don't want any of the piece sticking out, so I'll just have to keep trimming just a little bit more. Now I could have gone in and just cut out another, just cut it out, like glue it down to the paper and cut it out, but I didn't want to do that. Just wanted to attach a small piece here, so that's what I'm going to do. So I'm just going to add a little bit of glue around. And what I'm trying to do is make sure none of the little dots on the paper actually show through my egg. So I'm going to do the same thing for this. I'm just going to trim it down to fit. So just kind of eyeballing it. Then we'll just add some glue. We're going to glue this down to the card so I don't have to worry about putting a lot of glue on it. Just want to get this lined up. Like again, I said I don't want the dots to show if I can help it, so I'm just going to slide it around till I get it where I want it. So now we're ready to begin the card. I'm going to slide these aside for a second so I can show you all the things that I have prepared. I'm using an A2 size card base, and then I've cut out a background, blue background cardstock that measures 5 1/4 by 4. And so just want to add that to the center of our card base. So then I've gone ahead and cut out 3 strips of paper that measure 3 3/4 inches wide. This one measures 3 1/2. This one measures 1 1/2. And this one is 3/4. So we're just going to line these up kind of evenly on the card, and then we will just trying to eyeball where everything goes, and then we'll glue them down. And this is from the Crafty Quokka paper. As you can tell on the back there are scissors, but I thought these colors were absolutely perfect for Easter, so that's why I chose to use this paper pack. So be sure to hop along to the other videos that are in this hop today. Kat Scrappiness is giving away a $25 gift certificate to the Kat Scrappiness shop, so be sure to check in the description below. You'll see a link to all of the other videos, but then you'll also see a link to fill out a form to enter the giveaway. And so you must sign up for the Kat Scrappiness newsletter as well as enter the form in order to be entered into the giveaway. Okay, so for the next piece, it measures 4 1/4 by 3 1/4. And so I'm going to put that on the center of my card. Now the giveaway that I was mentioning, the $25 to the Kat Scrappiness shop, that giveaway is through Kat Scrappiness, and so the winner will be announced on the Kat Scrappiness YouTube channel. So you'll need to check back there for the winner, and I can't remember the date, so I will put the date on the screen as to when the giveaway ends, but all of that information will also be in my description below. These hops are a lot of fun because, now let me tell you this one first. This measures 3 by 4. So these hops I think are a lot of fun because you can see how to use these products and get lots of ideas on cards that you could make with these and projects that you can make. And so it's a lot of fun, even for me, to watch the hop and see all the ideas of the other design team members or the creative crew members, because everybody sees these dies differently and comes up with so many cool projects, and I just get so inspired by watching the others create their cards, and I learn from them all the time. I learned different techniques that I did not know how to even do, and so it's a lot of fun watching the hops. So now let's go ahead and figure out, now I have not laid this out yet how I want it, but I want him coming out of his little egg somehow or another. I'm just not sure yet how, so let's just try to lay it all out and see how I want this. So it took me a hot minute to figure out how I wanted to arrange this, and I think this is the way I want it. So I am going to go ahead and glue that little bow on him, and then I'm just adding a few little dots of glue to it, and then I think I'll need my tweezers to hold on to it to be able to get this onto him and get it on there neatly. So let's just add the shell to our little chick. Just going to add just a little glue here so that we can attach them. So his little feet are so cute though. I hate that I'm covering them up, but I can always make another one. I'll make another one and somehow his feet will be showing, because those are cute little feet with the star paper. But I finally decided I think I just want him coming out of his shell. So now let's just pop him up. Okay, so then we're just going to pop him up about in the middle here, but I do want him hanging over the edge of this this little centerpiece just a little bit. So we have him popped up, and then I think I will pop his little shell up too. So there we go, and I could put a sentiment up here, but I think I'm gonna leave it because I'm not sure. I don't send out a lot of Easter cards, so I'm thinking that this would be a cute little spring card to send out, maybe a thank you note or along in a package or something. So I'm just gonna leave it like that. I hope you've enjoyed seeing me put it together, and let me know below, do you send out Easter cards, or what would you use this card for? Do you think it would be good for a birthday, a spring birthday, or even a thank you note? Let me know what you would use it for. And also be sure to hop along to the other creative crew members videos today, seeing how they're using all of the new Easter products that's in the shop. And thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have a wonderful day. Bye.